Hey boo-boos, so I'm here guys and I will be doing the reading for Cancer, all right? This is going to be for Cancer, all house placements. Y'all know the drill. Take the messages as they resonate. It may resonate past, present, and or future. Cross watchers, you're welcome here. However, this will be read from Cancer's point of view, all right, y'all? So if you want to stick around and stay, by all means, you are welcome. Guys, like I told you, I was coming out with a new product and I was going to introduce it to you guys right before, you know, a little bit before I went ahead and put the shop on a break in order to, you know, move, get situated. But guys, this is it. Let me see if I can shake it up for you. There it is. Can you see? Are you able to see what it's got going on? Guys, this is the darkest femme. All right. This right here, y'all. You know, sometimes you just need that extra oomph, that confidence, but you know, they wrote that book, Why Do Men Love Bitches? You know what I'm talking about, y'all? That's the energy here, okay? This is you being able to be as nurturing as you want to be when you want to, and pull back when you want to as well, okay? You control, you dominate the situation, you call the shots. You get to decide how the game goes and how the game ends, all right? The only thing you got to bring with this is the look, all right? That's it. Guys, so far I can tell you in all honesty, I really love this oil. If you are interested though, guys, like I said, all my oils you can use in any of your like manifestation work, anything like that, or you can wear this all over body oil if that is what you choose to do, if that is the energy you're trying to walk in, if you're trying to be in a dominant, controlling energy, all right, no nonsense, no bullshit energy, then this is definitely it. And I'm really talking about like for those of you that need to take control in a relationship. Maybe you need the upper hand. Maybe somebody done had the upper hand for too long and it's your turn, you know? Or maybe you just want to start out that way. Or maybe you just want to exude that dark feminine energy. If you know about dark feminine energy, then of course, you know, go ahead and educate the others who don't know or understand what dark feminine energy is, y'all. When you walk in that energy, a lot of people, a lot of women believe that that is how you maintain control and dominance. And actually, this is definitely to control those emotions. You know that I created this especially for your gaslighters, love bombers, okay? Protection from all of that. What did Kevin Gates say in the song? I got protection from all of that, right? Under the love spell, women are smart, right? Women are smart, y'all. You keep the control. If you're interested, guys, it is available in my Etsy shop. Introductory price $17.88, y'all. I want you to enjoy it. I want to know how much you love it. I love the smell. I love everything about it. I love the energy that it exudes, all right? A lot of us already walk in that energy, but maybe we are lacking some control somewhere. But guys, this helps you. When I tell you this is all the things of the things, this is, if I began to list the ingredients and intentions, baby doll, it's going to be a minute. But let's get into your reading, Cancers. I'm going to move it out the... Let's get into the reading. Thanks for indulging me, because I know that sometimes folks have questions. So here, I'm just giving out what it is. All right. Oh, yeah. Ain't that crazy? I just saw the World and the Lovers card. So let's talk about the ending of karmic situations, getting truth and clarity. It's all of those things. New starts, new beginnings. Okay. You take the wheel. You drive. Make that motherfucker move over and get in the passenger seat. Let's see here. You can ride sometimes. We got the moon. Let's see. What other messages do we have for my Cancers? You know, that's that Pisces Cancer energy and the Ace of Cups. Ooh. And the Tower. Y'all. This dark femme oil should have got its own video because it's taking over this energy right here. And it's so funny because I kind of put it on my hands a little bit because I just like the way it smells. But let's see here. The Four of Pentacles. Some of you are ending situations or walking away from things in hopes of finding new love, okay? Some of you have not found that yet, but look at that. The moon and the 8 of cups. What did I say? Walking away. This is like that energy of, I really don't give a damn what was going on. I really don't give a damn how you feel. It's time for me to get up out the situation, okay? There's this knowing, a higher knowing that there's something better out there. I don't know what it is. I don't know where it's at, but I know there has to be a better love than this Ace of Cups. More emotional fulfillment, all right? This is almost like what the Hermit and the Ace of Cups gives me. Like, I know this is not all that God put me down here to receive so far as love is concerned. All right, let's see here. What is that? The Sun. 5 of Swords. Let me tell you something. It's going to be through somebody's words and actions that you recognize that it's time to do a new thing. It's time to go someplace else. It's time to be with someone else, all right? You're going to recognize that right away. 10 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, okay? And the 4 of Cups, Ace of Wands. Listen, some of you have already ended this situation, and some of you are on the verge of ending a situation because you feel like you finally see and realize that you've been missing out on something for a very long time, all right? There's something that this person has not offered. They may have talked about it, but, you know, I feel like somebody came up short, all right? Look at that. Damn, I split the deck. We got the Hangman and the 10 of Cups. So just like I said, Cancer, they came up short. They came up real short. Let's see here. What is the Knight of Swords, the World? Yeah, it's like I'm sick of all the talk. I'm sick of all the talk, and I need to see action. All right, somebody is tired of somebody's words. All right, somebody may feel like they've been being deceived by what somebody has been telling them, promising them. Okay, you're tired of it. I'm tired of you telling me one thing and doing something else. I'm tired of you saying this, but you're not really giving me what it is that I asked for. All right, we got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, the Temperance, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands, the Fool. Let's talk about some nigga. When you gonna change? Y'all heard me. I was about to say it too. When you gonna change? I mean, when you gonna change? You told me you was gonna do this. You told me you could provide this. You told me that we would have this kind of life, but I ain't seen it yet. You told me you was this kind of person, but I ain't seen that yet. I haven't seen any of that yet. So when? I mean, because you show up a little bit when I bring it up, Knight of Wands energy, when I bring it up to you and I say something about it. Yeah, we might argue about it a little bit, or, you know, maybe Cancer, this is you saying something slick about what they said they was going to give you, or them saying something slick. Especially if you fall out, this is giving me the energy of somebody who would say to you, like, seeing, I was just about to do A, B, C, and D. I was just sitting here the other day telling so-and-so how me and Cancer was going to do A, B, C, and D. Or how I felt like Cancer was my A, B, C, and D. And you're like, okay, I heard that. Heard it all before. Ain't that song? Heard it all before. Like, this is a talker, not a doer, okay? Tell me more about the 4 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups for my Cancers. The 3 of Pentacles, all right? And the 3 of Swords. Some of you feel like you've hung out or you stuck it out with somebody and just to be disappointed. Like, I worked with you through things that you've done in the past, all right? And I'm still disappointed. I'm still not happy with what I'm getting. I'm still not pleased with the outcome, all right? Guys, I wish you could just smell this smell. It's like a deep, sensuous, like, ooh, you know? That 3 of Swords energy, yeah, it's definitely, tell me more about that 3 of Swords. The King of Wands. Like, some of you have been waiting, and we saw that Emperor in the beginning. Some of you have been waiting for somebody to change for a very long time, Cancer. Or, you know, you could just be meeting this person, and maybe when you were talking to them initially in the first few days, they had you psyched up because you thought that they were going to be this kind of person or that kind of person, and they're playing out to be a whole disaster, all right? Or you like, you're not following up. Some of you could have been attempting to hold out hope that this person would become who they said they were. They would step into that Emperor or Empress position, and they have yet to do it. Like, they're still in King of Wands energy. For some of you, this is somebody who wants to be seen. This is somebody who, you know, enjoys the entertainment of the peasants instead of the king or queen that they could possibly have sitting next to them if they were to attend to their business as they should be. All right? But somebody is choosing otherwise, all right? I want to talk about the fact that it could be an Aries, could be a Pisces, could be a Scorpio, could be a Leo, all right? Could be a fellow Cancer. All right. But somebody is still enjoying the validation from the crowd. When they fail to realize that with the only person that should matter when it comes down to what somebody feels or thinks about you on a personal level is your other half, your children, your family, people who are close to you. This is somebody who just wants attention from anybody at all right? This has to do with some childhood trauma, some trauma in the past that they haven't let go of. It's a need to be seen. It's a need to be recognized. It's a need to be admired in some sort of way, okay? This is somebody who likes to get all the accolades, all right? Entertainment, like I said, from the peasants and the crowds. This is somebody who would step down off their throne to get the attention of a peasant when they have a king or queen sitting right next to them, all right? And this is somebody who has not stepped into their own yet. So this is somebody who may not consider themselves royalty or king status, emperor status, queen status, empress status, okay? This is somebody who's like, I'm just like everybody else. But no, you just like the entertainment of everybody else, all right? Tell me more about this King of Wands energy for my Cancers. The Four of Swords is in the reverse. What did I tell you? This is somebody who has not healed from past trauma. And this is somebody who moves around quickly or likes to stay busy. Or this is somebody who communicates as if they have no issues, all right? Ten of Swords. What did I tell you? Ten of Swords. And I'll do you one better, Cancer. If you communicate with this person, this is somebody who will make you feel as if you're the problem. When their problem is deep-seated, they are not owning up to whatever that is. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Temperance, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, so I'm telling you something. A lot of you are tired of attracting this kind of energy, Cancer. All right, I feel like you've seen this before. Because like I said, I got the song, heard it all before. Baby, it's not what you think. Yeah. But your lies ain't working now. Look who's hurting now. Oh boy, I had to shut you down. Yeah, that's the energy there. Like, Like, you know what, Cancer? And a lot of you may have experienced this already. And I feel like now you're no longer dealing with any of that. I feel like the slightest inkling that you're encountering somebody else who is like this energy we just saw, you're walking away. So like I said, a lot of you, this is a past energy, all right? A lot of you, you're trying to rid yourself of this energy. For a lot of you, this is a past person who just won't leave you the fuck alone. And for some of you, these are the type of people that you're meeting, okay? Talkers and not doers, all right? Tell me more for Cancer. Queen of Cups, first card out. More information for Cancer. The Queen of Wands. Tell me more about Cancer. And the Empress. Ooh-wee. Tell me more about Cancer. And the Eight of Pentacles. Cancer, I'm about to tell y'all what I think it is, baby. Before I even pull this card, because one thing I notice is I be pulling the cards and they be falling out as I'm telling you what I believe that this energy is. I believe, Cancer, that you have learned how to balance every version of yourself. You know when a version is needed and when it's not needed. So when it's time to be in Emperor or Empress mode, you know when to do it. And when it's time to be in lax mode and a party boy, party girl, you know when to do it. And when it's time to take care of home, you know when to do it. You never misconstrue these things, okay? These things don't get crisscrossed. You know how to make all of that work as one. And I feel like you're meeting people that can't do that balancing act, okay? It's difficult for them. Ten of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles to Judgment. What did I say? It took you a long time to get to a point where you're comfortable with who you are. Some of you are still working on getting to that point, okay? Building up that confidence that is needed in order to perform this balancing act. Because you know when it's time to mean business, when it's time to play, and when it's time to put your foot down. Like, okay? You know when each version of yourself is needed. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who does not. Tell me more about that Eight of Pentacles. Like, I get a feeling that, look at this, justice. What did I tell you? You have balance. You know how to be fair and balanced. You know how to work with totally all different types of personalities. Okay, you know exactly what version of you somebody needs in that given time, and that's just a part of you being an empath. Okay, you know when you're needed to be sexy, when you're needed to be strong, or when you needed to be humble or nurturing. All right, and we live in a place in a world full of people who do not, but you understand that difference. Tell me more. Look at this. I feel like you always show the highest version of yourself. All right. Somebody I feel like is trying to match energy, but they can't. Yeah, look at somebody. What did I say? Somebody tries to match your energy. So somebody tries to gauge. You're running into people who try to gauge where you are, and they try to match that energy, but they can't do it. They cannot do it. Seven of Wands, like they can't even fool you. Tell me more about this Page of Wands. Look at this. I don't want to say they're not intelligent enough, but they have no idea how to be this balanced. Ten of Swords. What did I tell you? And the Sun. You notice and you recognize this about people immediately. Use it to your advantage. You can spare yourself a lot of heartache and heartbreak if you listen to your first mind. When you Cancer, you're picking up on people that are just trying to people please. All right? Somebody who's just trying to fit in, and they're not being their authentic self. You know that, okay? Yeah, Two of Swords. But the thing about it is they don't know that you know. All right? You're viewing people from a place of being healed or on your way to being healed. And these are people who have not done the work, okay? A lot of you have done the work already. A lot of you are currently doing the work. And all of us know that we're always a work in progress. So as you thrive for self-improvement, you are meeting a lot of people who thrive to fit in. And y'all ain't the same. Because thriving to fit in, you're going to always miss. You're always going to miss the mark when you're trying to fit in. And even if you manage to do all the things that are needed to fit in, what sometimes people will find happen is the crowd you was trying to fit in with will totally stab you in the back. Okay? Totally. Let's see here. More information about this for Cancer. The Fool. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. And look at this. The Fool, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Page of Swords. So, listen. What did I tell you? Ace of Swords. You may notice that somebody's very flip-flop. You could be running into people who flip-flop all around. 1 second, they, you know, wherever. Like, this is somebody who can do everything you can do. Like, this is the anything you can do, I can do better. This person does not want you to figure them out. They do not want you to have truth and clarity about who they are. Or this could be several people, okay? Like, what did I say? Flip-flop. Flip-flop. This is a flip-flop ass energy. Somebody who's not being their true authentic self, all right? This is somebody who always has a lot of endings. They completely have to start over all the time, all right? Queen of Cups. The Three of Swords. Cancer, this could also, like, yeah, look at this. It's time to start using your intuition, because a lot of endings are happening because you could have people who are coming in and trying to fool you into believing that they are like you or that they fit in with you some sort of way, when in actuality they don't, Cancer. All right? They don't. Tell me more about whoever this is. The World. Six of Cups. What did I tell you? Like, this is somebody who dealt with a lot of endings, disappointment, heartbreak. Like, these are people who dealt with a lot of endings in their past. This could be somebody who's had not one, not two, but possibly even three divine connections, all right, in their lives. They could feel like they've met, you know, several soulmates. But you wouldn't know a motherfucking soulmate if you don't even know who the fuck you are. But that's a whole nother conversation for a totally different day, okay? Hangman. The Eight of Pentacles. See, you can't be fooled, Cancer. You just cannot be fooled. And here it comes for a circle. Here you are, you kind of know what you want, you're grounded and you're stable. And if you're not necessarily to that point just yet, you on your way. You definitely on your way to knowing. And you are meeting people who have no fucking clue what they want to do with their lives. Right? Like, seriously. Like, this is somebody who's trying to maintain their reputation, and, you know, with people who should have expired a long time ago in their lives, people they should have walked away from a long time ago. They're still trying to maintain face and reputation to people who don't even matter and don't even count. And this is why you'll never really see this person's true, authentic self, okay? This person has no versatility. They have nothing that makes them stand out from the crowd. All right, you're seeking, damn, the Hermit is at the bottom of the deck, and the Moon. You're seeking people who can know how to be their true authentic selves. You're seeking like-minded people, okay? Like, at this point, Cancer, it could involve any sign, but we're going to point out the major ones, all right? Is we do have Libra here. We have Virgo, Pisces, fellow Cancer, Scorpio is here as well, all right? Could be any sign, all right, loves? But let's see. You know, Justice is at the bottom of the deck and the 8 of Cups. One thing about it, though, Cancer, if you're experiencing endings, you're just getting, here's your friendly reminder that it's their loss and not yours. Because with a sad life, it would have to be everybody but yourself. To try to be like everybody but your own authentic, true self. All right? Know yourself. Have self-awareness. All right? There's a need for self-awareness. This is somebody who's like, oh yeah, I like that too. I mean, they probably can't even fucking stand it. They will say they like things, or they participate in things that they absolutely dread or they don't like because they fear not fitting in. All right, moving forward for Cancer, what do we see for Cancer moving forward? How are they dealing with these people? The 8 of Swords. The World. The 6 of Cups. The 7 of Cups. Guys, you will not be dealing with folks who try to keep you confused, try to keep you guessing, try to keep you trying to, you know, people who you feel like you spend too much time trying to figure out what their angle is, you're not dealing with them anymore, okay? You're closing out those cycles, you're walking away. You have learned from past mistakes, and so therefore you will consider other options. At one point, Cancer, you may have felt like, I'll deal with one person at a time, because, you know, if that option don't work out, you know, I'm gonna give it my best, I'm gonna give it my all. And some of you are starting to recognize, like, no, the second that I'm not clear on what's going on, the second that I've watched you do a lot of things that are questionable, I'm not sticking around. I learned from my past mistakes. I've already stuck around too long at other places, and I'm not going to do that anymore. Moving forward, I'm not going to do that. Look at that. Ace of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. I know exactly what I'm looking for. A lot of you know exactly the type of mate, partner, person, whatever it is you call yourself wanting. You know exactly that kind of person, all right? Yeah, and it's like you're not going to spend too much time anymore. There's a lot of wasted time, and I feel like you learned from the past and all the time that was wasted. You're learning that time, you know, life is valuable. You learn your lessons and you move on. So as you start to encounter people who just ain't hitting the mark for you, I feel like you're learning early on. You're paying attention to the early flags, because we saw the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and then we see the Page of Wands, okay? And there's a huge gap, guys. So that tells me, instead of you having to get to a degree where there's no denying what you think is going on, you're getting to the point now where you're not having to, you know, ride and die for so long, you know? Like, this is like test drives, okay? You're learning on a test drive that a motherfucker can't take you nowhere. You don't have to take a road trip with them and then say, oh shit, they can't drive. They can't drive me, all right? You're no longer riding and dying, okay? You are not a test crash dummy, all right? And you recognize that you cannot get on that chariot, have forward movement, a future with people who are lost in the sauce themselves. You're learning that early now. Some of you, it would take for somebody to betray the shit out you. And now you're to the point now where, nah, all you got to do is move funny with me about once, twice, 3 strikes you out, right? Yeah, the moon. Yeah. Yeah. You used to try to work things out with people when people would backstab you, betray you, when people was moving funny. You may have at one point would still work with those people. You're not doing that anymore because the slightest inkling of bullshit, baby, I'm about it there. The slightest inkling of back and forth with me, acting funny, moving funny. When you came over here and told me that you was a king or queen, you was ready for marriage and to settle down and commitment and children and shit. Now you ripping and running in the streets every Thursday, Friday, Sunday brunch. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. And you're walking away. You're walking away. All that you can't text me, you can't call me. I was the last thing on your mind. That back burner shit, the excuses that people give you when they doing all of that, they're no longer acceptable in your world, Cancer, as they should not be. We say it, we talk about it all the time. And none of us no damn stepping stool or no doormat. Okay? And I know you know that. And you're not taking that shit off of people anymore. Because what they say, don't they say it don't take a man 4 or 5 years to know if he want to marry you or not? Well, it don't take you 4 or 5 years to figure out that a motherfucker ain't gonna do right by you. You know in 4 to 5 weeks, 4 to 5 days, even 4 to 5 months now. You're learning that your time is valuable and that there is no person walking who gets to waste it. Yeah. Yeah. You old Paula Abdul out here, I'm looking for a new love. Guys, look at the journey that you're on. Yes, it may feel like it's a fail after a fail after a fail, but I'd rather walk away from something before it got too ugly 3 times. Before I stayed in the one thing, let somebody make 3 major mistakes. And now take you 3 years to heal from that. You know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying. So, Cancer, like, look at all the time that you're no longer wasting, investing. You walking away, you feel drained, you feel used, you feel played with, jerked around. No more. No more of that. Good for you, boo-boos. I'm proud of you. Love, this is where I'm leaving this reading off at. If the messages here resonate, give it a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. And until next time, boo-boos. Bye-bye.